You guys arrive at a steel building, stone and steel building, billowing with smoke from its 3 chimneys. You guys can definitely see it's like this huge building. The sound of clanking hammers on metal echoes from within as the smell of fire wafts into your nostrils. The sign above the door says Sumatra's Smithery, carved into a metal plate. There's a large open entrance in the front of the building, no doubt for easier loading and unloading of metals and equipment. As you enter the actual innards of the smithery itself, you're hit by an intense heat, and you see a man with red hair and light grayish skin to the right, hammering on a sword blade against an anvil. You guys recognize him as Sumatra, the guy that went to the Blue Water Inn to get some food before going back to the smithery. And nearby, you can see other men and women working, most likely his assistants. And as you guys kind of enter, the man sitting by what looks like like behind a desk where you see basically ledgers as well as like notebooks and stuff. Probably he looks like the one that to greet you. He stands up and gives a short little nod and goes, "Hello, what can we do for you? My name is Edward."
Hi.
Weapon.
Are you? Do you guys? Are you able to repair really damaged items?
Or we can. Let's take a look at it. And he holds out his hands and kind of like he kind of moves some of his books and stuff to the side and reaches on his pouch and kind of spins a hammer and goes, "Let me see it."
I pull out. So I had put it in the bag of holding. I pull out the Durst sword and shield.
Yeah.
Yo, Ryan, what type of salad you eating? I'm curious.
Um, he's got some chicken and some. It's like a chicken salad. Okay.
Okay. I mean, Sour Patch Kids. You want some strawberry Sour Patches?
Nah, I'm good, homie. I'm
Okay. What
hungry.
about you, Ben?
All right.
What about you?
So he gets a look at it and goes, "Ah, this thing's rusted beyond repair. The hell did you get this thing?" And then he kind of like prods at the shield with like the handle of his hammer and goes, "Honestly, if you want my professional opinion, just throw it away, smelt it down. How about
Finally,
this?
throw it out.
You give me both, I give you 2 gold pieces, and he kind of looks at it. I think I can get you two iron bars out of it. Should be enough to make you an iron sword. Maybe steel if you add in. If you don't check the 2 gold pieces, I can mix it in, get you steel items out of it."
Uh, I don't really
You
need
don't even
any
need any
other
steel.
items. I just
You're gonna throw it out anyway, so it's either or.
can we just melt
Well,
it?
how about this? Let me show you what we typically have on sale, and you decide what you want to do with that. And I am going to show you guys everything that they have on sale. And in roleplay terms, Edward kind of leads you around the smithery and points to some mannequin or some like wooden dummies that have some pieces of armor in them. Most of the armor itself is light armor. Just with a quick glance, you don't really see any heavy armor at all. Um, but if you look in Sumatra's smithery, you should see a PDF with a table that outlines the various items that you guys can purchase from within the smithery, as well as their accompanying prices. That just makes it easier for me. Of course, you guys can always haggle, but I put all the base prices for the items right there on in your PDF in your journal.
Yeah, yeah, see, I'm trying to zoom into it.
Yeah. So he kind of basically while you guys like inspect the new sort of buy log, the shop list or whatever you want to call it, um, he kind of walks you guys around the blacksmith, and you guys meet. You see a man smoking a pipe with a bunch of tattoos, and he's going ham on what looks like a set of daggers. A woman to your right here is working on a whetstone and trying to sharpen what looks like a scimitar. There's another woman here organizing some swords and like kind of like testing their durability and quality. And Sumathras himself is busy working on a what looks like a great sword of some kind. He seems very intensely focused and doesn't really have noticed you guys at all. Irina follows around and goes, "Oh my, if only Barovia had this. Well, if only my village. I suppose if every corner of Barovia had some place like this, no wonder Valaki hasn't been attacked by you know who. Look at all these weapons and items. And then Edward turns around and goes, "Of course, lady. We pride ourselves in being prepared. Most of the equipment goes to the sound guards, but when we sometimes have, I suppose, outlanders. Well, we don't really have outlanders, but when we have other people from other areas come through, we make items. But we can also do custom jobs as well. But generally, we ask you to provide materials for yourselves. The chromium, if you look, is our most sort of unique of the metals at the moment coming from our mines. We haven't been able to get anything rare like mithril or adamant, but I've heard that they exist somewhere. We primarily deal in chromium. That's what the Valaki mines kind of provide. And if you guys look, chromium is the new metal that I crafted for this campaign, and it adds a bonus of it goes one die up in terms of damage. So it's a plus 1d2 essentially in terms of damage.
So
Oh, it's crazy.
So whatever you use with this material, it's always an extra plus die.
Yeah. So if you look through it, Sumatra has already crafted some pre-made chromium weapons, like the chromium longsword, chromium quarterstaff, and you can see in the table that it expresses the damage as well. And it's always an additional 1d2. Yeah. So it's like if you get a chromium dagger, it's 1d6 instead of a 1d4 from an iron or steel dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just 150 gold pieces.
A chromium dagger, yeah, single chromium dagger is 150 gold pieces.
Yeah, I wonder how much is a
Expensive.
chromium fucking sickle then.
You can always ask. Like I said, these are the items that he has sort of on display. I don't think.
The scimitar is 160.
Yeah.
I don't got money like that, bro. I can't ask him.
Sickles themselves aren't exactly a Barovian weapon. You can just tell by looking at all the weapons in the shop. Like most of them deal in like daggers, long swords, short swords, blades, not sickles. Sickles are a little bit on the more exotic side, so you have to kind of get a custom made one.
That would got that much money right now.
Yeah.
Well, this is my kind of store.
This is your store. Do you have enough
Huh?
money for that?
They do.
No?
How? What? So if how much would the quarterstaff be if I were to give you the sword and shield?
Well, like I said, the sword and shield are roughly 2 gold pieces in terms of actual base raw materials, so I mean 298 gold pieces for the quarterstaff.
Damn.
Yeah, that's only for the chromium though. If you just do the basic iron, that is much cheaper.
How cheap?
Well, an iron quarterstaff is only 8 gold pieces. So 6 gold pieces for an iron quarterstaff.
Eat something.
You're so picky, man.
What hold on, let me
You
take
have
a
to
look
know
here.
that. Well, I can tell you guys aren't from around here. I mean,
Yeah, we're pretty new to
and
town.
he's green. But point is,
Hey.
chromium is one of the rare materials within Barovia. You can do a lot with this, and I've heard that it conducts magic quite well as well. But we don't do magic here. And if we did, we'd have to register it, and it's a whole mess. The paperwork
I
alone is
gotcha.
And the guy behind him goes, "Ugh, don't fucking talk to me about that old paperwork. Fucking hate making paperwork. You make a single sword and you sign like 16 forms.
I felt that.
I'm telling you." And he turns around and continues beating on these like chromium daggers, which you
Yeah,
can
you
see
beat the shit
are
out of
like they're like a bronze gold color, the blade, and the handle you can see is like very finely crafted like wood. It's a beautiful dagger, but it's probably
Yeah,
why
right.
it's so pricey.
Yeah, bro, you beat the shit out that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys kind of like, decide or what you want to do and all that.
Do they sell things? Are they able to accept selling things?
Yeah,
Like
I mean, what
pendant?
exactly are you trying to sell? Because
Well, the fake pendant, Ryan. I'm still trying.
yeah, okay. So yeah, as Ben is sort of like looking around, you motion Edward over, and he walks up and he gives you a nod. And he kind of like crosses his hands in front of his like himself. He goes, "Hello, you look quite big person. What can I do you for?"
I was wondering if you guys accept selling like necklaces, jewelry.
Well, if the necklaces and the jewelry themselves are valuable and they are good materials, we sometimes make jewelry and necklaces for those noble people within Balaki. So yes, it depends on the material.
I don't really. I was told it was platinum.
All right. Bring it here, and then he holds out his hand, and he
Uh,
reaches into like his side pouch and puts out like one of
fuck,
those like
fuck,
monocle, like those
Can I
like
try to
inspection
persuade him?
things.
Can I try to persuade him before he puts it?
What are you gonna? All right. What are you gonna say? You gotta say something.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So you see, this merchant from a far wide land, I had to pay exactly 200 for it. I don't really think it's been helping me a lot, and I'm getting a little bit broke. Is it
For
okay if I
what?
try
Are
to
you?
sell?
It's magical because if it's magical, there's paperwork.
It's not really magical. It's just really expensive, and I'm pretty broke.
Well, let me see it then. I, I'm not gonna take your word for it. No offense.
Damn, I can't even persuade him. I keep rolling persuasion.
You can roll persuasion with disadvantage
Okay. Come on, give me high.
because
Fuck.
it's not bad. He goes. Well, I mean, if it's from an exotic place, no wonder you don't know what it is. Duh. Hmm. Well, can I at least look at it? And he puts away his little monocle.
Yeah,
He's like,
go ahead.
he looks at it, he spreads it up, and I'm gonna roll insight against you with disadvantage because he doesn't have the monocle thing.
Let's go.
2d20, and he has a +1 each. So
Please fuck it up. Fuck!
9 plus
That's
1, 10.
25.
No, I said disadvantage. So he
Oh.
takes a smaller one. So 9 plus 1, 10. 10. He goes, "Oh, this is platinum. Oh, yes, I can tell. Right. Well, if that is the case, and what exactly is the item called?"
I called it a fake platinum necklace. It's basically the same like thing as the platinum necklace that I sold from the other chick.
Yes, platinum necklace. What?
This game.
Necklace.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna make multiple of those. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna make profit out of that, but I just need to sell it as quickly as possible. I need to make more money.
Yeah, let me look up the pricing catalog
Yeah,
real quick.
what happens when they try to sell it and someone finds out it's fake or something?
It's tough. I'm nowhere around, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm
What
not
if
Nowhere
we
coming
ever
back.
around.
come back in the future? You
I'm
can't
not
sell
coming
them
back.
again.
I'm not coming back. You were gonna rob somebody else. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Okay, so the fake platinum necklace. It's just a normal platinum necklace, right?
It was just the same basically as the
Why
last
you
one
loot the body?
that I sold.
Because you
Yeah,
are dead.
so-
This is why you loot the body. You always loot the body.
I
You always
think
do it
a
first.
normal platinum necklace is only gonna go for like 100.
Do not. I'm always dead. That guy loots the body.
I'll
Okay.
take it.
No, I'm
Alright,
always
so
dead.
100 gold
Literally,
pieces.
literally.
Come
right
on, we'll
left.
come back to my table. We'll
After I
fill out all the
rescue, you're
stupid
like,
paper,
I'm the
you know,
body.
the taxes
After
and stuff.
I
but,
killed it.
Come here, and then I'll get you your gold. So you can go ahead and add 100 gold to your inventory.
Let's go.
Baha,
152.
as he takes the platinum necklace from you, and he does all the paperwork, grumbling about it, and yeah. So you have now an additional 100 gold to do whatever you want.
All right, thank you so much, Ryan. And I'm gonna delete it now off of my inventory.
Yeah, make sure you delete it from the inventory.
Yeah.
So now you
I
can probably do something with that. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
hell
go ahead,
yeah.
Ben.
I'd like to put the jewelry box down and see is there like metal. How much would you be interested in buying this?
Ooh, let's see here. He pulls out his monocle, a little spyglass thing, looks at it, and kind of like leans down.
I'm gonna go get
Yes,
water real quick.
I see some gold. I see some silver kind of inlay within there. The box itself is cheap, but that silver and gold, we can extract it and use that. So let me think. 75 gold pieces for that.
Got yourself a deal.
All right, and he's gonna take the box from you, make sure you delete it, and add 75 gold pieces.
What about the moss agates that I have? 2 moss agates. I don't know what that is honestly,
With
so
the
that's
Moss
what I'm kind
Aegis,
of
he's
asking.
willing to give you 30 GP for all three. They're 10 GP each.
I have two.
Okay, so,
So
you get 20.
20. All right. Yeah.
20 gold pieces.
Thank
He
you.
takes up. Okay.
Wait, so that was that was 95 total.
Yeah. So 75 plus the jewelry, 75 for the jewelry plus 20, so 95. Yeah. So 95 total gold pieces. You guys actually, while you guys are dealing, you guys finally hear the loud clanging of Sumatra's hammer kind of cease, and he like kind of brandishes this really great looking chromium greatsword, plunges it into the water to kind of cool it off, and kind of like you hear his gruff voice go, "Louisa, come here. Let's get this thing wrapped up and sent over to the guards, huh?" And then this woman just nods and just kind of like does this, and he kind of like turns around and sees you five and goes, "Oh, my friends from the inn, welcome to my shop." He kind of like saunters over. You can see he's like a big, broady kind of man. You know, he has his hammer hanging off from his hip. It looks like a heavy hanging hammer, but he's walking like it's nothing. And you can see now that he's closer that one of his eyes are like milky white, and the other is kind of like half white. And he has on his smithing apron on as well, and is a couple of just regular tattoos. And he goes, "Well, come to my shop. What can I do you for? Huh? Oh, never mind. It looks like Edward has you all situated. Well, if you had anything custom made, let me know. Let me know."
Sounds good. Thank you.
Of course.
So this is more of a question for Ryan as
Yeah, the DM. Yeah, sure.
What did I forgot to, or at least I don't know where I wrote it down if I did. The value of my rusty copper necklace with the topaz. I think the topaz was what made it.
Yeah, so the thin platinum necklace with the topaz is a total of 750 gold pieces.
It's a rusty copper necklace with
Oh, rusty copper necklace with the topaz. Let me double check the topaz. Okay, the topaz itself is 500 gold. Being the rusty copper is like 505 tops, maybe 502. Edward kind of inspects it and goes, "I'll give you 501 gold pieces for this."
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, because he goes, "Excellent, excellent," and he slides over the 501, just clunks this like bag of gold on the table, and pockets the thing. And Sumatra goes, "Oh, that is an excellent piece.
um,
Let me see, let me see." And then he kind of like studies it.
and then I'd also like to know the value of my iron short sword.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Sumatra is quite. I think I have it. Iron short sword. It should be on the list already. It's under 5 gold pieces. And Sumatra looks at your iron shorts and goes, "Oh, what fine piece. A bit used, I can see, but we sell similar, of course, brand new, but 5 gold pieces is how you do it. Say, what exactly are you using these weapons for, huh? You're quite armed for a group of outlanders."
We protect people by contract on their adventures.
Oh, excellent. Well, welcome, welcome then. I always appreciate someone of a righteous manner, even though you are a kind of mercenaries. But let me ask you something, yeah?
Uh-huh.
What is your opinion of our fine city? And as he says that, you can see that his like sort of jovial nature has kind of like intensified. And you see like his like dark brown eyes are kind of like examining you at the
It
moment.
is absolutely beautiful. The other neighboring cities were not my favorite, but this place is a banger.
And what exactly makes it a banger?
It's beautiful. Everything is well put together and made of good material.
It's
Mm.
safe.
It's yeah, it's safe and it's very wealthy.
Yes. And the burgomaster is kind, yes?
Have we met him?
Yeah.
No, no, we haven't met him.
Hmm. And he hears that Ben says, well, we haven't met him. And he goes,
Oh,
of course. If you have an opinion, lay it by me, yes? I'd kind of like to know how newcomers view our beautiful city.
I usually have to stay around a little
but,
longer.
yeah, so I wanted to sell the short sword.
Okay?
And that was 5.
Yes, 5 gold pieces. Okay.
And then I had one more item, the silvery bangle.
It's silvery bangle. Let me think.
It says bore upon the something.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me read it. Let me look.
Oh,
at you.
bore upon the hills.
Oh yeah. The bangle with the with like the seal upon it. The seal of the burgomaster of Barovia, like the village of Barovia. Yeah. Let's see. Pretty sure. He looks at it and goes, I'll sell you this for 2 gold pieces.
Okay,
I'll
that's
buy
fair.
sorry, I'll buy you these for 2 gold pieces. We
Yeah.
can probably make a dagger out of it. The blade at least.
How much?
And Edward
Do
goes,
you only have gold?
sure
Do
we
you have
can.
any other kind
That's
of?
enough for maybe like a large butcher's knife.
All right, and then so question for DM.
Yeah.
My 2 daggers that I have. So the chromium daggers can be dual wield too, right? There's just daggers.
Yeah, they're just daggers with made of a different material. Yeah.
Okay, they're just better than the ones I have.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 chromium daggers.
I think.
Okay, that is going to be.
Wait, how much money you got?
Hey, you want to
Well,
pass me
you
one of
missed
those,
it. I
homie?
sold my necklace for 500.
For real?
You wanna
So,
buy me one,
What
homie?
necklace did you have?
Edward goes, oh yeah, because he had a platinum necklace with a topaz. Oh no, he had a necklace, bronze necklace with a topaz. The topaz is worth 500. The bronze is just like a gold, like a gold.
Okay.
So yeah, Edward goes right. Chromium dagger, Laurentiu, come here. And Laurentiu the gruff guy, what do you want? Pass us 2 of those daggers, yeah? Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
this the big buff guy comes over with 2 daggers, places on the table. So there you go, freshly made this morning. Try not to break them. Yes, I spent all day on it. He kind of glares at all of you. He seems to be very proud of his work, right? He's like, just don't. And then Edward rolls his eyes. And goes, yes. Don't break his eyes. Whatever. 300 gold pieces, little man.
Alrighty, here you go.
All right, and I will add them for you right now.
Do you sell chromium short swords?
And chromium sickles, how much would it cost?
Chromium short swords, yes, I do.
I don't see it.
Well,
It
we
could be
can.
blind.
Well, it'll take some time. No offense. The guards of this city typically use long swords, but we can get it made for you by the end of day tomorrow.
For how much?
Technically, can you just like break like the sword in half, and then it becomes a short
For
sword for a long sword?
you still need to hold the handle, and they're still working for it. You do know that, right?
Hi-ya.
And he looks at Baha. And for the chromium short sword, let me look at my materials real quick. So,
Peanut butter, almond butter, and banana. Best combination ever.
okay, so I'll give you the chromium short sword for 210 gold pieces
For one?
for one short sword. Yes. Well, and then Lorenzo goes, think about it. Bigger than a dagger, shorter than a longsword. Right around the middle.
The perfect size.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, Nick, I got distracted. I'll add you the chromium dagger. TM.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
not huge.
What
Huge.
would that do compared to my silvered ones? Like I'm asking
Your
you
silver
directly.
ones do your silver one does the same damage to as a regular iron or steel short sword, but it's silvered, so it can break through the defenses of like werewolves and werebears and other were creatures. But that's because your iron, like your sword was laced with silver, basically. It's like lined with
Yes.
silver.
Yeah.
So the chromium doesn't have any effects against were creatures, but it does an extra two, like an extra 1d2.
Yo, I got a question for Eddie. Edward.
What's up, big man? Or I guess big woman? Whatever. What's your question? And while you ask your question, I'm gonna check out the dagger. Go ahead.
How much would it cost to make a chromium sickle? But we add a little silver in the mix.
That is a good question.
True. I have two short swords
Yeah.
that are
What would
silver.
it cost to
We
add some
could
silver to these
throw
bad
some
boys?
silver in there. Now we're talking.
Yo, I'm big smart, huh, guys?
Well, that's. I was thinking that after he mentioned that chromium and silver,
Price of
like
defenses,
the
yeah.
differences. I was like,
Like
Yeah.
a silvered chromium
I
short
still
sword.
Yeah.
want silver.
Yeah. Just add a
Well,
little
how
bit.
much silver do you have on you? Because we can deduct the price, of course, off of if you provide us actual raw material, and we don't have to dig into our own stores of silver.
I can give you guys some silver, but the main
I-
thing I would like to know is how much would it cost for a chromium sickle first? For that, I could do
Chromium
math.
sickle, sickle, and they all look at Sumatra, and Sumatra goes, "I have seen sickles in my travel,
I can
a
show
bit bigger
mine.
than a dagger, so
I can show
give
mine.
180 gold probably."
What?
I
Bro,
thought.
can you do 150?
Laurentius looks at you, and goes, "Well, a dagger is 150 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So if a sickle is bigger than a dagger," and Sumatra goes, "and smaller than a short sword, there you go. Figure
How
out the
much?
math."
How much is a short sword?
210, I think I said.
210. Can you try to do 170?
They all look at each other, and they the two like assistants, or the two like not the people that don't run the shop, all look at Sumatra, and Sumatra is like rubbing his enormous beard and goes,
Yeah. As that's happening, I'm gonna look at one of you guys. Whoever's rich, please spot me like 20 more gold.
I'm trying to buy my own
I
as
need
well
my,
as trying to figure out how Lori's
first.
gonna get
You
hers.
guys are
So
Lori.
no, she needs the quarterstaff.
Lori.
Phoenix,
20
she's
gold.
using it on for something else. No,
Lori, please.
tell him that's all you have and try and convince him.
That's not gonna be convinced because it's a fucking dagger, bro. I'm not trying to say that a sickle's like a dagger.
Tell him this is
You're gonna
all I
make this shit
have.
puny and
"What
small.
are you gonna say to convince him?" Because I'm giving you time to think. He's rubbing his beard right now, considering your
Try
offer.
and convince him
For 150?
for whatever
I
you
don't know how
have.
much, yeah, whatever you
Include
want.
whatever else you have. Offer him your gold, your silver, and your copper.
Bro, I don't have silver or copper. I just have straight up gold.
This man broke.
Shut
Offer him
shut up,
something
dude.
else.
How about this? How about this? We do 150 and I give you my sickle.
Okay, a side
And-
deca I added in your chromium daggers. They should be under your attacks. So you
Cool.
have your
Yeah.
main hand dagger and you have your offhand dagger. 1d6 damage. Cool. All right. So go ahead. Sorry, Baha. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. I'm thinking this is so huge.
Said he's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, how about this? Okay, I'm sorry, but can we try to do 150 and I'll give you my sickle and my great club.
What was the last one?
Great club?
Okay. Sorry.
I'm giving them two weapons for a price of one.
Sumatra holds out like this meaty palm and goes, "Let me see those weapons."
Alright, I've never used the great club, so here you go. And here's the sickle. I used it a little bit, I sharpened it then and there.
He looks at this and goes, "Wow, this is finely made. A bit used, of course, but that makes sense. And this great club, well made wood, though, to be honest. wood isn't exactly hard with all those Savage woods around. And you can hear Edward snort. He's like,
I'm looking through my
look,
bag.
you have anything else?
Do you guys like?
I work with raw metals and materials primarily. Wood is great, but I don't have use for woods outside of hilt handles.
We'll never you guys. We will never need an iron pot, right?
Probably not.
Okay. I have an iron pot.
Sumatra goes, looks at it, and Lorenzo goes.
Never been used.
Lorenzo goes, oh, for God's sake. And he runs, he walks, oh, for the Morning Lord's sake. And he just walks away.
I'm not giving them my pendant, bro. I'm not giving them my pendant.
Sumatra's like, now, I don't want to be demeaning, but that's a pot.
Yeah, but it's iron. You could forge that into an iron weapon.
Edward looks at him and goes, he's not wrong. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, normal, no advantage or whatever, because otherwise it was at disadvantage.
Okay, I don't want to offer them my pendant, bro. My pendant literally gave me the free grabs to get in here, bro. I did not need to do no bullshit.
What? No, it didn't.
Sumatra goes, all right. I can see that you are a sturdy warrior. And an outlander of sorts, but we have a deal. I'm going to need your sickle, the club, and that pot.
Okay.
At 150 gold for a chromium sickle. Come back tomorrow to pick it up.
All right. I have a question, Ryan, for you.
Yeah.
How much gold does it turn into silver?
So you need. Okay, so you need to silver a weapon, you need
like a little bit of silver, like half.
Yeah, like probably like 50 silver pieces. You need
Oh my
like
fucking
several.
God.
It's like several pounds of actual silver. Like
Okay, I can't do that.
You can't be like, oh, I have a gold.
How much is the 2 gold bar or the 2 bars worth?
Huh?
How much is the 2 bars of silver?
The 2 bars of silver?
Yeah, he said that he could probably melt my sword and shield that's rusted into a bar, 2 bars.
Yeah.
Good say so.
A 5 pound of silver bar is worth 25 gold pieces. So with your 2 weapons, your 2 short swords, you could probably get out of it like maybe 10 pounds. So you could. It basically each blade can be used to silver a new blade.
Oh, okay. I was talking about the Durst ones.
Oh, no, they're crap.
You said I can melt it down for 2 bars.
Yeah, iron bars. They're not silver weapons.
Oh, I didn't know what they were.
Edward goes, as you kind of like try to convince him, he goes, you do realize they're
this guy have dementia,
steel, right?
I was not aware. Thank you. It's good to know.
Does any of the guys have dementia?
How much just to sell? You said it was just gonna be 2 to sell them. I don't need to keep the materials.
Wait, sorry. What are you trying to sell?
He had said it was 2 bars, and I can sell them for. He'll give me 2 gold for it. But I just want to sell it. I don't need the bars. Right, however much it's worth.
So he'll be like, all right, if you don't want the bars of steel back, then we'll. He looks at Sumatra. Sumatra shrugs. Whatever you want, Edward. He goes, all right, 5 gold pieces for the 2 crappy weapons and shield.
Yeah,
so he's gonna take the 2 Durst items for 5 gold total.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bro, that's so much better. They offered you 2 gold. I say that's an investment, bro. That's a fucking investment.
Alright, so they took it. And let me pull it out of the bag.
Baja, make sure you get rid of if you're buying your chromium sickle, make sure you get rid of it. Make sure you get rid of the gold from your inventory. And come back to me, basically.
No,
so yeah, it's fine. As long as you do that. Cool. Does anybody else want to do anything else? They have normal steel and iron weapons that you can just buy normally.
I want to ask Irina how much she has.
What?
Well, I do have 60 gold pieces, but...
Is there anything here that you're wanting to get?
Oh my god.
No, I'm quite equipped at the moment. I do have my own silver rapier, so
If you feel safe with
okay.
what you have,
Talk-
can we see? Can I add that to my count to see if I can get me and Moonchild's our weapon?
All right, yeah, sure, of course. That's only 60 silver gold pieces, and she kind of digs in her backpack and pulls out her pouch of 60 gold pieces.
Oh, there
I
you
don't
go.
know if that can help you.
Let me see. Let me see.
I have
Becca!
no
What's good?
How much gold do you have?
idea. He's not giving you
I got
shit.
I got a bit right now.
He ain't giving you shit. He in debt.
He has 241 gold left.
He in debt.
He's
in
not
debt
in
to himself,
debt.
bro. Yeah, he is to
Um,
himself, bro. He's not gonna give anything to you, bro. You fucking neglect your child. Do you think he's gonna give you money?
shut your mouth.
Like,
Try to focus.
yeah,
I literally have paper.
Try to focus on taking money from your fucking son. Once again, he's an NBA player. Look at you coming back.
He's not my son.
Oh my god, that's so true though.
He's not my
He said,
son.
oh my god, bro, I forgot the milk. Oh my god, yo, you're
No.
a star fucking quarterback, bro. Holy shit, you're in the NFL. Oh my god, I'm back, bro. You're such a good child, bro. Give me 500K.
We're a team at Phoenix. Shut your face
You're his
hole.
father.
We're supposed to be. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You are the father. It shows it on the files.
He's talking about like a moon god.
So I want to find the fucking moon shit.
Well,
so that
ask
I
the
can
priest
be
when we
like,
go back to him.
All right, so yeah,
Bro, I'm sticking
Laura,
there.
you now have the chromium quarterstaff. Should be in your attacks. One-handed with a quarterstaff
I told you
does
not to get it.
1d8.
For you.
The chromium quarterstaff, one-handed does 1d8 damage. Two-handed does 1d10.
What do you want?
Hi, Lori.
It does not have an arcane focus attached to it, however, so you can't cast magic if you hold it.
I thought it did.
No, it didn't. No, he just gave you a staff. They don't do magic here.
It's not the chromium one.
It's a chromium quarterstaff, yeah, but they handed you a staff. They handed you a bow staff.
Dude, I swear he had said that it looked like it could conduct magic. Okay, not bad.
No. All right. First of all, he said that these weapons are great at conducting magic.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they make it so it conducts magic. Like you need to like imbue it with like material, like wood or like
So
like
they can
a holy
be.
symbol or something, right?
Oh, okay.
The Holy
Could
Bible,
I-
bro. Slap a page.
So you still have to
Guess-
put something with it.
Ask Loci.
Yeah. Yo, can you make like a blood contract with it?
I'm gonna need it back.
It's a
But
normal
later,
staff,
later.
homie. It's like
Yo,
it's like an iron staff. It's like an iron staff.
You make a blood
But,
contract?
But like, listen.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Listen.
I'm trying.
It's literally you just instead of buying like a crappy like bike, it's like instead of buying a Honda, you just bought a Bugatti. All it is just another car that's better. That's it. It's not like it's suddenly magical, homie.
What is it called
People
again?
that are magical, right? Their blood has a magic sense, right? Right?
What?
What is it
Yeah,
called?
but the staff
But if
doesn't.
Lori
Did
put
you
her
add the
blood
staff
in
to
it,
her?
Wouldn't
Did
that
you-
Oh, yeah, I
know
see
Yeah,
it,
I
blood
did.
magic?
I did.
Wouldn't the staff know blood magic then? Right?
That's not how the magic works.
Okay.
You have all your tools:
Herbalism,
herbalism,
vehicle, land
vehicles. Oh, wait, land vehicles. Why are you the one not driving the fucking driving?
Because no one took the wheel from me. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Listen, man, Ben wanted to do it.
I did not want to do
You
it.
do not have proficiency in blacksmith tools.
Okay.
So
My boy literally has proficiency in driving a car, and he didn't
Okay.
drive.
Okay,
Alright.
and you've been driving this whole fucking time. I don't care.
So Louisa goes, well, yeah, so if you want to work, try coming back tomorrow, but unless you know how to use a hammer or smith station, all that, we really don't want to, hire you. No offense or anything, you might
It's
break
already-
something.
Hey, right, is there anything 1 foot around me?
Everything that's around you is either already repaired and just kind of waiting to be put away or put away.
Fuck.
They're like packing up for the day, bro. It's like
Okay, never
closing time.
mind.
It's 5 p.m.
Damn, I wanted to show like, whoa, yo, you know bending? Oh my god, you could fix a foot? Like,
Let's
that.
go. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be like, alright, alright.
Alright,
Thank you for the job offer though, but we'll see.
alright.
And then
So
I'm-
you guys
oh,
all
damn,
head
it's
out and
not
leave. Alright, let me put you back on the map. Did you guys want to do something, any other shopping?
What's around here? What's that called? I don't remember.
This house? That's the
Yeah, what
Watcher
is it?
house.
What is that exactly? I don't remember.
The Watcher house is house of, if you remember, the Marchikovs told you about the Watcher House, which is the house of one of the most powerful noble families in the land, the Watcher family. And you met two of their people, the two drunk frat bros. Remember, at the inn. That's where they live. That's their sort of mansion.
Let's
This
go to
right
the
here is
potion shop.
third Eye Potions and Sundry shop, which is
Closed.
yeah.
It's closed, probably.
You
Let's
guys
go.
can
Let's go
try.
find out.
We can just kind of like try to sneak in. We'll see. All right. I'm gonna say because it took you guys so long that you guys managed to arrive, you kind of race over to the Dusk-like shop, and it's like maybe 4:50, roughly. You arrive. Sorry.
I thought it was 5 o'clock already. It took us
Well, I'll
four-
just give you guys because you guys like took forever to decide that. I'll give you guys some leeway. Okay. All right.